today's meeting going. First, I would like to open the public hearing for this draft transportation improvement program for FY 26 to 2030. So anybody in the audience would like to speak? Now's the time.
I've had no requests so far from the office, so it doesn't seem like there's a strong audience.
Okay, all right. Final call. Okay, hearing none, I will close the public hearing regarding the tip. So moving on, we do have quorum, like what Jen was saying. Any public comment for the regular meeting? Hearing none. Meeting minutes for the May 23rd meeting.
Actually, toward the end instead of right after the
So any questions, comments? Okay, I entertain a motion. Okay. Second, Jerry. Further discussion? Hearing none, please say aye if you're in favor of it.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved. Item number 5, again, is for the tip. We just held a public hearing for, and Jen sent the draft document. It's been posted on the website. It's been advertised. Jen, any further comments to make?
No, not really. As everyone knows, we do not yet have the state's multi-year program updated for 26. So as soon as we get our little hands on that, we'll do what we've done for the last several years and issue what we're going to call Amendment 1, the way we did before, which will simply be the current document with the IDOT material folded into it. And I'll take recommendations from anyone who wants to offer them as to whether or not we want to go through another 30-day review period, given that the cost changes will be significant, I'm sure. We did that, you reviewed last, I think, and there doesn't seem to be guidance on this question. We did it kind of in an abundance of caution again because the numbers changed so radically. Up to you guys and or the policy committee. I'll ask that question next week too. And maybe I'll send a little email around saying this is why we're asking.
Okay, so any further discussion? We do have a resolution as part of the agenda packet, and if it's recommended for approval by this committee, then it will be referred to the policy committee next week. Further discussion on the tip? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion. So Jerry.
Second.
Second by Derek. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved. It will be referred to the policy committee next Friday. Next item number 6 is for our annual Unified Work Program, and this will be for FY 2026 for the state. And we have submitted the draft to IDOT for review. And Jan, I think it's April 1. And Jen or Tom, any comments or anybody else? Discussion.
I guess the only thing we know at this point, first of all, this is the document we submit to IDOT on which they base our annual MPO agreement, MPO 3C, call it whatever you want. We haven't heard anything from IDOT with any comments on the document that was submitted, so we assume that all's well and it's in hand and so forth.
Yeah, we submit something, request some additional information, and we provide that additional information last week or 2 weeks ago on the budget stuff. But other than that, Tom, any further comments to make?
No, we had the draft, and that's what, the scope and all of the agreement, there's a template, staff, trying to get those in place as we can. There's been a number of delays, Chief Counsel's office. So.
Yeah, understood. Understood. Okay.
Apparently it's not just us.
All right. Further discussion? Okay, hearing none. Again, if this were to be recommended for approval, it will be referred to the policy committee next Friday. There's a resolution as part of the agenda package. Okay, anything motion?
So
Okay, okay. Further discussion? Hearing none, those who in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, to be referred to the policy meeting next Friday. Item number 7, administrative modification. I guess I'll defer to Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had a location description change of one of the Illinois 9 US 150 projects. Changed to read west of Towanda Avenue and North Main Street.
Discussion, comments, questions? So moving on, item number 8, project updates. I have a few, and then everybody else can add on. SS4A, that's the transportation safety grant, and the project steering committee will be meeting a week from today, actually. So it will be, keep the project ongoing. There's some public engagement activities this weekend. Tomorrow, Jake, under Jake's coordination, who's right up there, is coordinating for public engagement activities with the consultant at the Wilmington downtown farmers market tomorrow morning, and then Leroy farmers market this Sunday. And so we just try to get the word out. There's a survey that's being circulated, or hopefully we'll get the word out, and we need to get input on public safety, transportation safety. And so a lot of things going on because the project is supposed to be completed in September, and so a lot of activities going on. The other meeting that we have coming up on July 11th is the RAISE grant, and that's the Veterans Right Project. And the project steering committee will be meeting on that day, July 11th. And there was a workshop last Friday, and last Friday, last 2 Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a workshop with again trying to get input from the committee members on segments of what are the issues, and there's some options that the consultants have proposed in terms of different improvements on safety, and we'll try to get input from the PSC. The third thing I have, and Tom, feel free to add your, that's the IDOT Fall Conference coming up in October, the Fall Planning Conference. It's going to be held in Moline. So Tom, anything?
I know, just had the formal flyer I sent it this morning on it to you folks.
We actually got it directly too.
Yeah, I'm sure you should have.
In fact, we
Yeah.
You got it on the website.
Again, soliciting presentations. If one has something they'd like to publish. That's October 22.
Yeah, late
For
October.
Moline.
Okay.
I was surprised when I saw the dates. It's later than I think it's ever been.
Well, I think they were trying to move away from there's a couple other
Yeah, there's a
annuals that
there's a
earlier in
meeting
the month
in second week of October. So it's nice to not see them conflict.
Anybody else got any other projects? Okay, please. Yeah.
I just wanted to let everybody know that Springfield County sent me the award letters for all the ITEP projects that were awarded in District 5. I think we had 5 projects.
Okay.
One of them was Bloomington.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So I'll be getting with them to get those started. Those projects going towards construction. And then I think HSIP announcement, NOFO's out there for due by the end of July. I don't remember. I haven't read it. I just saw it last week. We keep getting emails. Hey,
I think
hurry
it's
up and
today.
apply. You think it's today? Okay,
In which case,
then get it in. Okay. Was there another one? That 400 million that
oh,
they
no,
come
what
back
happened?
in June. District had like 86 projects we had to grade for our district. So we got that grading done, and we applied our data to it, and we don't know how that's going to turn out. That's how many projects we had, something like that. So
There were 2,000, over 2,000 received.
Yeah.
And that's what's holding up, or they're trying to get these into the multi-year plan.
I didn't take your thunder, did I? Okay.
No, I'm glad you mentioned it. I didn't know that the reviews had been sent out. I knew they were
Yep.
pushing them
I see a lot of that in Chicago.
from Cairo to Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them. 2,000 total and 86 in District 5.
Yep. And that was like $5.5 billion request. Yeah. So there's enough projects out there. It was good notification to see if anybody
It
has
was
that.
very wide and broad.
Are they still thinking July 1st, that, that when they were gonna kind of announce it or solicit for the second round? I kind of heard that there was gonna be like a second application round on some of the projects that were selected. That was what they kind of said in the webinar was, and I think it was July 1st was their target date, but with 2,000 projects, I could see where that.
I would say that we always just look at it this time of the year that nothing gets announced till the program gets announced. So
Pretty
we'll
much.
get that same time probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're trying to get that 400 million in the NYP.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it could be sometime this fall when we do the update.
Could be.
Because that's insane. I mean, as you said, we have our projects,
Mm-hmm.
but trying to sort through them.
Yeah.
That's not what we
It was fun.
Very good. Anything else? Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you. Anybody? Okay. All right. Then also included in the packet by Jan, you have the schedule for the FY 2026, and I know that's maybe some revision added, whatever, Jan.
Yes, I can't remember which of you it was, but one of you two pointed out to me that we had something scheduled for next June 19th, which obviously will be a Friday holiday because it's Juneteenth. The one we just had yesterday is now going to be on Friday in the coming year. So we will figure out how to either consolidate that in the end of the month. So we do tech and policy on the same day on the 26th, or whatever variation occurs to anybody between now and then. But we'll start with that as both on the same day, that being the 26th. As usual, we've had to do the same squelching bit for November and December because of holidays. And now it dawns on me, also May, because of Memorial Day. So holidays are always in our way at this time, 4 months out of 12.
How does Memorial Day affect?
It has to do with the spacing. So we'll have, instead of having tech and then a week later policy, we'll have 2 weeks between them because Memorial Day is in the middle.
I think
But there's-
you're asking because Memorial is getting Monday off, not Friday off.
It's more,
Yeah, it's
okay,
last Monday.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
okay, in that case, I'll take that one.
Okay.
And add in the new one for June. When I looked at the calendar, there was a reason why I thought that, but I don't remember.
It's confusing. I mean,
You're right, it's a Monday holiday.
you don't know when Washington's birthday on because or whatever.
And the only reason anyone knows Lincoln's birthday is if they're from.
So Memorial Day weekend or those other regular Monday off, long weekend won't be affected unless.
I'll fix that one. By the time we get to the policy committee, I would have made these corrections, and then we will have the list for the coming fiscal year.
Yeah.
Barring accidents or other disruptions or, whatever.
Okay, anything else? Okay, so it's just for your informational only. And then next scheduled meeting, July 18th.
Correct.
And so I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So
Jerry. Okay. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you.